If they say sorry just to keep you in their life, that's manipulation. That's not emotional intelligence. They're just manipulating you to thinking that they're sorry so you can stay. But they're not sorry. They're just gonna keep on doing it. So, hi, I'm Ida and welcome back to my channel. Today, I want to talk about something very important, and that's emotional intelligence. Having emotional intelligence is literally like the best thing that you can do to yourself. It literally helps you improve like relationship with yourself. Like, it's really beneficial, and if you haven't looked into emotional intelligence, then I really advise you to do. Like, read books about it. Like, it's really life-changing, and I really honestly think that you should do it. Having emotional intelligence, that's such a flex. Like, that's really cool. That's really cool. Like, if you ever like want to look for a partner or friendship or whatever, like, emotional intelligence, if your partner has that, that's like the biggest flex ever. And that's like the #1 thing that you should look for in a partner, if they are emotional intelligence or not. If you can do this, then you're actually winning in life. Like, I mean it. Like, you're actually winning in life. If you have emotional intelligence, you're winning. Literally. Alright, so what is emotional intelligence? Emotional intelligence is recognizing, understanding, and mastering your own emotions, as well as other people's emotions. No, but honestly, like, studying your own emotions, it's really beneficial for you. It's basically managing your own emotions so you will make good decisions in life, so you can have better quality in your friendship and your romantic relationships. Like, communicate better and overall have better relationships with people. Like, literally, whichever relationship that you want to improve, if you have emotional intelligence, your relationship will be so much better. I swear. If you manage to control your emotions, like, you will be such a great person and not like let your emotions take control. So you might be like in a situation or something and you feel suddenly like so angry, or you're like so sad and you don't understand where it's coming from. First, you have to like put a name to the emotion. Like, just like freeze the moment and just think, I'm angry right now. I'm sad right now. Just like naming the emotion, like, it strips like the power from the emotion, and like you clearly like step out of the situation and you're like, I'm angry right now. Why am I angry right now? And you can actually like find like a solution to it. Instead of just like bursting out like with anger or like just crying, you can actually be like, I'm feeling this emotion right now and I think it's because of this trigger, and I think I'm sad because of this. Then you can work your way through it and like resolve it. Alright, so let me explain the difference to you. Being emotional intelligence is actually listening to your partner. Like, actually listen to them. Not just listening and waiting for your turn to talk. Yeah, you're listening to them. Yeah, I'm hearing what you're saying. Are you? No, you're not. You're waiting for your turn to talk. That's not listening. If you actually want to listen to someone, you actually listen to understand and to resolve the issue or the conflict. If you're emotional intelligent, you're gonna actually listen so you understand, so you can resolve the conflict. That's emotional intelligence. You have to listen to what they say, like actual listening and actually seeing things from their point of view, not just your point of view. Not like you can't see life only through your lens. Like, you have to like actually see things from their perspective too, to like actually understand it. And like it's literally you two against the problem. It's not you versus them, because if it's you versus them, then that's just gonna end bad. You have to think of it like you two against the problem, and then you can actually like resolve it. And like it's so beneficial for every party if you think like that. But if you think it's you against them, then it could be really hard to like resolve it. Another thing that's emotional intelligence is actually like being open with your partner. Like talk about things. Don't give people like the silent treatment. Like that's not gonna fix anything. If you want a good relationship, you shouldn't give people the silent treatment, because like your partner might not even know what the problem is. And if you're gonna sit in a corner and just give them the silent treatment, like you guys will go like nowhere. If you're actually like an adult and emotional intelligence, you will be honest with your partner, and you will not just be honest. You will be transparent. You will actually tell what's going on, so like your partner will like really understand it. And if you're open and transparent, then you guys can actually like solve the problem like right here and now. So like if you want to like change it, you can just like talk about it now, instead of like giving them the silent treatment, which gets you like nowhere. Like the argument is going to be like an argument for 3 days instead of just one. And all this time, you could have been happy. You could have been like happy together. But if you're immature, you choose to like give them the silent treatment, like that will only make like more conflict. Just like honestly, just talk about it. So the difference between being honest and being transparent is, if you're honest, you're just telling the truth. But if you're being transparent, you're actually telling what's bothering you, or you're actually just giving more, like you're actually like giving the information necessary. Like everyone can be honest, but being transparent and like actually like communicate your needs, or communicate like your feelings, like actually be super honest. That's really great, because you can be honest, yeah, but if you are transparent, like it will literally transform your relationship, because they might not know that you feel this way. It's literally the solution to your problems. Just be honest. Just be honest. Like it's great. If you can do it, that's amazing. And you can like resolve it in like literally like 1 hour, instead of it being like a 3-day fight, right? Why waste 3 days? Like why would you waste 3 days? You could have been happy for 3 days. You could have been amazing for 3 days. But if you ignore and give the silent treatment, that 3 days is just gonna be super bad. You could have been happy instead. You could have literally spent those 3 days being happy, doing something productive, not sit there and like ignore. You could have actually done something productive and something actually nice. All right, so I want to talk about something else too. How to like work on yourself and like become more emotional intelligence. So like you should find out the things that trigger you in life. If you get like easily irritated or easily angry or like sad or anything, like if you work on yourself and find out like the deep core like actually reason for this, and you find out like your triggers, you can actually heal it and you can grow. Find out your triggers. If something triggers you, you have to think like, why is this triggering me? Just like actually like be present in the moment and like actually like just leave the situation for a second and just think like, why is it triggering me? Why am I getting triggered by this? I feel this emotion in me right now. Like, why am I triggered? It's not because of that situation. Like I honestly don't care about the situation, but it still triggers me. If you can find out why it triggers you, then you can heal it. And you don't have to get triggered by it anymore. That's the solution. If you want to get rid of your triggers, You have to find the underlying issue. Because if you go around in life and you're like sad or mad all the time and you don't know why, it's something underlying and you have to find out. That's your responsibility to find out. If you want to heal, that's the perfect way to do it. And honestly, you just have to be really, really honest with you. Why it triggers you. Just be honest. And a great way to do it, you can write letters, honestly. If you have something that triggers you, but you can't tell the actual person, write it in a letter. Write out everything that you want to say to that person. Absolutely everything. No filter. Get everything out. Don't send it to the person though. Like, don't do that. But honestly, like, after you're done like pouring out your emotions and like everything, throw it away. You're done with it. And as time goes, you will actually feel like it's not triggering me anymore. Wow, it honestly worked. Like, that's crazy, that's amazing. And it doesn't trigger you like later in life. And you actually like grown. And it doesn't trigger you anymore. And how beautiful isn't that? You can live your life without this trigger anymore because you worked on yourself. And that's so good and freeing for you. Like, don't think about this other person or whatever happened, because you're free from this trigger now and you can be in peace. Like, that's really great. You're not gonna regret like actually taking some time and actually like work on your emotional intelligence, because you're gonna look back and you're gonna be like, wow, I really changed. I really made some stupid decisions before. But now that I've worked on my emotional intelligence, I'm wiser. And I'm not gonna do those stupid things again. Like, you will benefit from it so much. You're gonna look back and you're gonna be so happy that you actually put some time into developing your emotional intelligence. Because there's only good benefits that you get from it. There's nothing like bad coming out of it. You're only developing yourself, and that's really great. It's really, really great. Like, that's literally like the best thing that you can do to yourself. Okay, so if you're actually in like a situation and you feel like something is triggering you, just try to think like, this is a trigger. Something is triggering me. All you have to think is, this is a trigger. It doesn't have to affect me. It's gone. It doesn't have to affect you. It's just a trigger. And if you think that it doesn't have to affect you, then it doesn't have to affect you. If you give your trigger power, it has power. But if you can literally manipulate yourself into thinking, this is just a trigger, it doesn't have to affect me, it's gone. It's gone. Another way to become emotional intelligent is to read a lot of books. And especially books, when I say books, I mean like psychology books. Because if you actually like take your time and read like psychology books, you will like understand like the human psychology behind it. And then you will like understand like the underlying issue. And then you don't take things as personal. Because if you take everything personal, that's a big issue. So if you study human psychology and you like implement it into your life, you don't take things personal anymore. And that's really great, because the second you stop taking things personal, you're free. Like, it's really good. It actually like helps like resolve things too. And like, if you don't like to read them, listen to audiobooks. Like, I don't personally read books because I find them like too long and too boring, and like I lose focus when I read. But when I have like, because I'm a visual learner and I need to see it in video form or hear it in like a storytelling type of way, that's like the best way for me to learn. So if that's something that you know, that's how you learn the best, I would definitely recommend it, because you should really figure out how you learn things the best. And like, if it is like me, like audiobooks and like visual learning, then that's great. And just like reading books about psychology, you become so much smarter, and you like the dots are connecting, and you feel like you actually like know people better, and you feel like you can actually like see situations in a way easier light. In the comment section, I'm gonna put some good psychology books that I think are good, and you should definitely look them up, like read them. And if you want, you can probably find them like audiobook on YouTube. Like, that's literally how I read them. So I'm not gonna gatekeep that. Like, that's how I read them. Like, I do audiobooks. And like a great tip to like actually not take things personal is to read psychology. Because if you study people and you can see like a pattern in their like behavior, you're gonna recognize that pattern. You're gonna recognize like what you read, and you're gonna be like, I read about this. This is literally like what I read in my psychology book. And then you don't take it personal, and you know it's only because like they have like an unresolved trauma, and that's why they're acting like that, because of their trauma. That's why they're treating you like this, because of their trauma. And that's like really freeing if you can actually like learn about human psychology, because then you don't take it personal anymore, and you like actually understand why people behave like they behave. And you become so peaceful because you're not the problem. Because it's their unhealed trauma. It's not you. So don't take it personal, literally. If you understand human psychology, you can like actually put yourself in their shoes, because you understand where they're coming from. So you won't be mad at them, because you actually understand. You actually like understand them, and you see where they're coming from, and you can like, you like see their trauma, and you understand so much more like where they're coming from and stuff. And just like, don't take things as personal. Like, you can choose to take things personal, or you can choose not to. You can choose to take everything personal, or you can actually choose not to. It's your thoughts, and it's your reality. And if you want to feed your brain that it's personal, then it becomes personal. Like, just think about if you don't take anything personal. Someone doesn't text you, someone doesn't invite you somewhere. If you take everything like that personal, that's so sad. And you're gonna be sad all the time, because you're always gonna think, what's wrong with me? Why wasn't I invited? Why is she not texting me? Is she mad at me? Or you can think, it's probably nothing personal. They're probably just busy, and it's probably nothing to do with you at all, because 99 of the time it's not. It has nothing to do with you. It's not personal. And like that 1% that is actually personal, literally just like gaslight yourself into thinking that it's not personal, because why would you care if it is personal? Like, literally just gaslight yourself into thinking it's not personal, and you will be happy, because why would you care if they like you or not? Like, okay, they don't like you, but in your head, they do, and you live a happy life. So, because why would you care what they think? Literally just gaslight yourself into thinking it's not personal, and you don't have to think about it anymore. Is that a good advice? I don't know. It's just, I feel like it is. Like, I mean, as I said previously, like, your thoughts create your reality. And if you are thinking that everyone hates you, and literally like you take everything personal, like, that's gonna be your world. And then everybody in your head is hating you. But in reality, if you don't take it personal, they don't hate you. And then that's your world. So you can choose what world you want to live in. I know that I want to live in my delusional world, because why not? Why would I worry about people not liking me? I don't even like think about them on a daily basis. So why would I care? Another thing that I want to point out is when people are arguing, like people can argue for a lot of different reasons, but at some point, some arguments are only because the person want to prove that they're right. So people go to like the extreme to like actually just prove that they're smarter. They actually just want to like prove that they're right. But like in the meantime, they actually lose the friendship. You want to ask yourself, like, is that really worth it? Like, do you really want to lose friendship because you want to prove that you're right? You want to prove that you're smart? That's not a really great idea. If you can just be like okay with not being right all the time, you might be right. Like, you could be 100% right in that argument. But you should think like this. Do you want to resolve the issue or do you want to be right? You have to be really honest with yourself. Do you want to resolve the issue or do you want to be right? Do you want to prove to the other person that you're smarter than them? Or do you actually want to move on and resolve the issue? Because a lot of fights only are because people want to prove that they're right. They want to prove that they're smarter than them. And like sometimes that's not even the case. But regardless of that, like you should not want to lose your friendship because you want to be right. You should value your friendship way more than being right. This is literally like my biggest advice to you. So literally you can just think like, I know that I am right, but I don't need to prove that I am right. Like I don't need to prove it. I don't need to prove that I'm right all the time. Like I know for a fact that in this particular situation, this teeny tiny little argument we have, I know that I'm right, but I'm not gonna like jeopardize my friendship for it because in the end, it doesn't matter. It's like a silly fight. So just like literally like put your ego away and like literally just think, I don't need to be right all the time. I would rather have a friendship than to win an argument. Like imagine losing all your friends because you want to win every argument, because you want to like prove that you're right. Like it's way better to keep your friendship than to prove that you're right and to actually win an argument. Like, because what are you really winning? You're not winning anything. Yeah, you're winning the argument, but you're losing your friend. Do you really want to lose your friend? Or do you want to win the argument? So it's really up to you. Another thing that's emotional intelligence is actually to be able to say sorry. Like, it's okay, like we're all human. Like everyone is going to be sad or like angry or like anything like that, but like actually like being emotional intelligent and like realize that you've done a mistake and actually go and like apologize for it, that's emotional intelligence. And if you can like actually own up to what you've done and actually go and say sorry, that's really great. Because if you can never like own up to what you've done and like never apologize, there's gonna be like a lot of build-up resentment. All of that could have been changed if you just said sorry. If you just had the emotional intelligence to actually realize that you were in the wrong and take a step forward and apologize, that makes like a whole difference. So like, but not like saying sorry because you want them to forgive you so you can keep on doing what you're doing, but like actually apologizing and actually changing, that's like emotional intelligence. But if you're only saying sorry because you want to keep them in your life because you're not going to change, but you want them in your life, and by saying sorry, they forgive you and they stay. Like, that's manipulation. If they say sorry just to keep you in their life, that's manipulation. That's not emotional intelligence. They're just manipulating you to thinking that they're sorry so you can stay. But they're not sorry. They're just gonna keep on doing it. It's your job to differ if they actually mean it. Because if they actually are sorry and like apologize and want to change, that's great. But if they just say sorry just to keep you close enough, that's really draining for you. And you don't want to be in a situation like that. And you're like, oh, but they said sorry. Yeah, they did say sorry, but then they did it again a month later. Oh, and now they're saying sorry again. You know why? Because they didn't mean it. They're only saying it to manipulate you. And they're not actually sorry. They just know that you're gonna forgive them. But I'm saying this, if they actually mean it and they're actually sorry and they actually take necessary steps to fix it, that's genuine being sorry. And you should obviously forgive them and work it out. But try to be aware. All right, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. And yeah, if there's anything that I want you to take from this video, is study emotional intelligence and study human psychology. You will feel so smart and you will be able to like actually analyze situations and actually analyze people's behavior, and you're not going to take it like personal anymore, and you can actually like distance yourself from things. And yeah, honestly, like really work on your mind, because your mind is your best friend. And yeah, like you're not gonna regret studying. You're not gonna regret becoming a better version of yourself. Like when you look back after you've studied and everything and you look back after all the effort that you put into yourself, you're gonna be so proud. And I'm proud. Like if you do that for yourself, you're gonna win. You're winning. You're gonna win in life, literally. And I'm so proud of you. Like taking that first step, maybe it's not easy, but like the actual results that you get from it, it's really good. And it's not hard. Literally look up videos on YouTube, human psychology. Like read psychology books. Like it's not hard. Literally educate yourself. It's literally for your benefit. All right, so thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.